Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. It's Athens and Chicago. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Nazr Mohammed. Green is out there with Teague. Then it's Jordan. And it's Williams at the 4 slot.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And Lillard kicks to Smith. Kobe, that's for 2. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Here's Teague. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now here is Aldridge. Bryant gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
The drive by Jordan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
The shot by Lillard wide open. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Teague can't hit.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Mohammed dishes to Aldridge. And Mohammed kicks to Aldridge. Kobe attacking. Kicks it out to Lillard. Tries it again. It's hauled in by Athens.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the contest. Athens on D. That's a 2 from Lillard. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
In low to Aldridge. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Teague against Lillard. The shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. And then Smith with the dunk.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
Their plan is one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
The drive by Jordan. A stupendous finish in traffic. Chicago leading by 3. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Athens will go with a different look here. Gobert, he's checked in for Mohammed. LeBron comes in for Williams. Kobe's checked in for Green. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Jeff Teague.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
Now here's Jordan. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. Here's Jordan. Oh,
how about that basketball,
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Athens shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Rivers passes to Caldwell Pope, and the three ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. "12 seconds left to play in the first. Rivers with it. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
C.J. McCollum out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Bushler. Then there's Joel Anthony. And it's Teletovic in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Bryant. Rebounded by Anthony. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. Passes it to Bushler. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. Now here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Outside, Kobe. And Gobert kicks to LeBron. Outside, Kobe. From the arc. Teletovic grabs the board.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Bushler, the pass to McCollum. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter. The drive by James. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop. Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Pass to Bushler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Athens with it. James outside. Pass to Bryant. The steal. Here's the break. From the arc. The shot misses. So Athens will take it the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Back to LeBron. Lets it fly. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. The second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Athens.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And Athens making a change here. Ozzy Muhammad's checked in for Gobert. Green comes in for Anthony Morrow. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Teague in for McCallum. And that one's good by LeBron.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And here is Teague after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
That's his second shot from long range in this quarter, so he's starting to roll.
Here's Teague. Chicago grabs the miss. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. Green with the block. Back to Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Jordan, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Now, here's Lillard. 11 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Jordan against Bryant. Outside, Green. There's the dish to Jordan. Here's James. That's good. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's Chicago. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Green dishes to T. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Muhammad pass to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Chicago leading. Kobe, that's for 2. They get it again.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. And the offense continues to struggle. Just
man, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And Athens with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Williams. And Kobe is subbed in for Daniel Green.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong, going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. No one near James as he lets it go. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Outside, Kobe from past the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Athens trails by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the front iron.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Teague. Aldridge with a screen on Teague. Lillard with no one around. Can't cash in from the high post. And it's slammed in by Teague. That could give them a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
And Bryant kicks to Lillard. But they recover it. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Some changes for Chicago. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Muhammad. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Bryant. And Athens also making a switch. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for James. Here's Smith. Here's Aldridge. Can't get it to go. So Athens will take it the other way. They set the pick. .127 left in the third quarter. Jordan kicks to Teague. 5 on the clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Teague with a clean look. Again, Athens.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Lillard against Teague. Lillard attacking. Here's Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Talk about great numbers for Smith. He's got 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
Catching up on changes for Athens. Gobert, he's checked in for Muhammad. Morrow comes in for Jordan. And it's C.J. McCollum in for T. Here's Bryant.
You know, Kevin, this has been a much better effort from them here in the second half compared to the first. I just don't think they were intense enough in that first half.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And Athens making a change here. McCallum's checked in to the right side. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets it to go. Morrow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McCallum dishes to Morrow. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's Lillard. Oh, no good. Chicago leading by 5. J.R. Smith out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Kobe. And it's Muhammad in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Oh, my goodness. High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
Complete disregard for human life and his own safety, pulling a move like that.
He just couldn't help himself, could he?
Right between the eyes, as somebody I know might say. Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Now here's Teague. He's guarded by McCollum. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Teague.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. And Athens calls time here. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? 16 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Bryant drives in.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Smith, the pass to McCollum. Up again. Slams it home for the putback. And Chicago leads by 9.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
It's stolen by Teague. And LeBron with a clear pass.
Hammer time! Hammer time! Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Yeah, and the game is literally hanging in the balance. So a play like that can become an igniter, a possible game changer. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Damian Lillard's checked in for McCollum. And Athens also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for James.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number. This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line. I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
Lillard misses.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
They get it again. Here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for Athens. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. From the corner. No good off the back of the rim.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And the basket good. That's 12 points for Jordan.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Athens with some changes. Imhoff's checked in for Muhammad. James comes in for Williams. And Kobe is subbed in for Daniel Green. Here's Lillard. And he gets it to go. And Chicago leads by 7.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And it's Bryant missing.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Smith with it, picked up by Bryant.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. From deep, Jordan. 18 feet out. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And Chicago has possession. Smith drives in. Lillard from outside. Can't get it to go. So Athens will take it the other way.
Now, he struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Here's LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from James. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Rivers. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they took out.
Watch out now.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Chicago. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Here is Bryant. Now off the inbound. Yes!
Kobe has been sensational.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And Athens calls time here. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they need to draw something up here. I think they'll go for a quick 2. And if not, maybe break somebody free for a long 3-pointer.
They have to know they need to foul right after the shot goes in as well.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation 3-point attempt.
The drive by Jordan. Tries again. Connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And Athens making a change here. was unable to get the second one. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.